position. I expected a little bit more of a fight, especially against Gambit youngsters, but yeah, Windstrike dismantled them. Gambit youngsters won very convincingly, and right now Spirit are just manhandling them as well. The one thing going for Team Spirit this map at least, the fact that even though it is a map pick from Team Spirit, they do have the choice of side. They're going to be starting the CT side. However, this Team Spirit T side on Dust2 can be quite troublesome to counter.
Well, I don't know what we're looking at right now. I'm inside of a player, so that's very interesting. So we're gonna try and get out of this player. I don't know how we're gonna do this, player.
It's working for me. Maybe we can just click on cast control. Maybe that works. I don't know.
But I'm stuck in a place. So I think I'm gonna have to retry the server very shortly after this pistol. So this is the most interesting angle you will ever see, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got ourselves a 2v4 in the POV of Sumdai Young, and he will get himself one headshot on towards Pashnoi, and Team Spirit will find the pistol.
Yeah, well, you do get the retry going there. Very, again, very straightforward route from Team Spirit. They just won all the duels. They went for the A split. The short play switching up a little late, catching the CTs towards mid, and a very convincing round, all things considered. For Unique, they're going to be going for the full eco. They have a smoke being purchased by Robin for mid, just to, you know, put up a ruse that there might be a few more players towards B, but they've gone for a 4-man stack towards short, rather a 3-man stack towards short and 2 towards mid. So they're going to try and catch the players from Spirit off guard. The problem is no one towards mid. I just balanced with a scout. He's going to be just scouting things out, and he hasn't seen anything so far. And the B bomb site is empty, and it is going to be the round going the way of Spirit here.
Yeah, Team Spirit should be finding this one relatively easily as they clean up. And, well, now Team Spirit just looking to try and take these kills on through. Pashnoi is going to be running down Idus Balance, of course, the Deagle sidearm. It's Sumdai Young that will take him away. And now finally, first blood drawn into the round. There's no real need here for Team Spirit to get rid of these players unless they just want to pad their stats a little bit. There's a lot of risk in losing this AK. You don't really want to be doing that unnecessarily. So it's going to be 2-0 here for Team Spirit, trying to keep as many players alive. So far, all 5 stand, but that could change with a little peek here with the pistols. Robin going to do damage, but Chopper will take him down. And Fish is the last remaining player. Now, Chopper was actually really impressive on Train, had an absolutely nuclear performance.
Yeah, he was just pushing it, right? He was just winning all his duels, being very proactive, beyond proactive. He's being very aggressive, like you said. But also, I feel like there were a few deals in one round in particular comes to mind. It was a round where Unique were in a force buy. And, sorry, Team Spirit were in a force buy. Unique had the guns, and Chopper just had a deagle in Pop Dog. And he gets both the kills against rifles. And no headshots, mind you, just like body spams. And that... You can get one, but no trade taking place there. That was very sloppy work from Team Unique. Here comes a play, though, from Unique. Now on the buy round. This is aggression. I like this. But Magic's ready and waiting. He takes a bit of damage, gets dinged down to 11, but he gets to kill, and that's massive. I like the aggression from Unique. They had the right idea. They were trying to be a little bit more proactive here. Unfortunately, Team Spirit more than ready for them.
Well, Team Spirit to try and keep the sheet clean, but it's not going to really work for him. Idus Balance hitting the deck. Now, trying to get involved in the action on the CT side. Looking for their first round here on Dust2. It's going to be Vicious getting aggressive, catching off Mir, going into the lower tunnel, catching the bomb carrier in the form of Chopper. And this is more like it from Team Unique. Another kill from Vicious, and that's the kind of hero individual play you want to see from this team.
And we're going to need to see way more of that. Vicious, in the games we've seen so far, we've seen a couple of rounds, I mean not in this game at least, but earlier, where he has managed to get a few kills and win a couple of rounds for them. But that's the problem with Team Unique. They seem to rely massively on individual heroics to kind of like save them. Robin going for a dangerous fight. He does win it. That's going to be something they're going to be happy with there. A couple of 3 AK-47s retreated as well. For Team Spirit though, the buy should be coming in. But yeah, again, Dinko, like, even the rounds when they won earlier on, like in the previous games, it was either Zorte or, you know, Vicious or maybe Kenzor at times just having a massive round.
Yeah.
Again, it is not sustainable. It's not a winning formula. You need to have something else going your way. But for now, at least something going their way. They do win their first buy round, and they upgrade their weaponry as well. But a fast pace being set by Team Spirit here. 2 players pushed up short very early on. Molotov being forced out from the players towards the A bomb site. And already, Early presence, eye disbalance. Okay, that's unreasonable.
Luckily for Vicious, he doesn't completely fall. Young catch it out Passionoid though. That's the opening kill in for Team Spirit. They've also got the health advantage across the board, so this is kind of scary for Team Unique. Like you said, not sustainable just to have huge individual plays. You've got to get a system going. The individual play can set you up to put you in a winnable position where you can maybe build some momentum, but you need to get it working. And while Zorte is going to find himself a headshot in towards short, that's Magic's gone. Now Mir's starting to move forward. Zorte looking for a second kill, but he'll be overrun. Luckily, Robin's there to back him up, and that's 2 huge kills from him. Pulls it back into a winnable position. A man advantage, in fact, for the CT side as Robin is just going nuclear across the map. At least Young left alone into a 1v3. He's only got 30 HP as well to play with here, so it's not looking great here for Team Spirit. It was looking excellent, but Robin and Zorta, I love that little double setup in towards the A-bomb side. They weren't really ready for Robin, and he just pops off, completely takes advantage of that.
That's huge, right? And I like the setup between Zorta and Robin. They knew they didn't have any utility, that they would be forced on back. They didn't have a flashbang remaining, so the aggression from Robin really paying off. And I'm surprised he even got the second kill, but jumps up and Young gets himself a free kill. Now, there's 2... Ooh, that smoke I'm sure was unintentional. Oh, okay,
right.
Fenvicious, alright.
I
was just about to say it's a 1v2, and Fenvicious is very low, and this could be a round that could go the way of Young, but you can do that as well, I guess. The 2-2 scores a tie, Team Unique, finally!
Well, that is what you want to see.
Work. Yeah.
They've got the same amount of rounds as they did on Trin in its entirety, so this is this is looking better already. And they are in a position to win another. Maybe got a little bit of a streak here in the CT side, get a few rounds under their belt. Team Spirit, we know that T side can sometimes be indomitable here on Dust2. Not the most flawless of starts though. He was going to get himself up on top of the Xbox, trying to get in behind that smoke. And you have to remember back to Trin, every time Team Unique had an opportunity to go on a bit of a run, it was Team Spirit always answering on the pistols, the low buy coming through for them. They just had Chopper in their back pocket with the Deagle, was able to stand tall. So these are the kinds of rounds they cannot let even damage be done in. The Flash is ready to go around the corner. They've got a good setup for this. Passionoid should be finding an easy time of things. The Flash goes up. Passionoid about to peek, and there it is. The lineup, but doesn't manage a single kill. Luckily, the rifle inside of the side. Zorte cleanly tapping away. There we go. That's what you love to see. The ace coming in from Zorte, holding the A-bomb side against the Eco.
That was nice. That was a nice hold. Unfortunate that the MP9 couldn't get a single kill there, but Zorte, with the M4, he did at least do quite a bit of damage to the MP9, so Zorte picking up the pieces. And this is the first time, Dinko, correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be the first time I've seen Team Unique take the lead in a map in the 3 games. This is the 3rd game we're casting of theirs so far.
I think you might be correct, because they lost the pistol on Trin, right? The first pistol.
Yeah. And even the previous games, they... Okay, alright, I'm not too convinced about that one, but Robin with the quick trade, jumping in through the smoke. Yeah, the first game they played against Winstrike, I'm 100% sure they didn't get the lead at any point. And, oh, this, again, why? This is unnecessary aggression. It's a 4v4, there's no big need to like get the man advantaged right now. You can go for a 2-man stack towards B and it could work on out, but now Unique are aware they know a couple of guys towards long, towards A, and they're going to go for a fast pace towards B. And the fact that they have mid control in the form of some Die Young means all the pressure is on Mr. Kenzor. Stuck behind the box, he's going to find one. Bomb spotted out looking for the second kill, but Magic strikes and some Die Young towards mid finds Robin. And Zorte, he will have to fall away with the AWP. Saving the stop is going to be massive because they can still buy up, but Team Spirit back to winning ways again.
That's what you want to see from Team Spirit, answering back, showing up, coming into this early on the T side, showing that, you know, they can lose a few rounds, they can bleed, but they answer back with a strong statement. They'll be finding themselves a round win again. Zorte desperately trying to hold on to this AWP. His team don't exactly have the greatest amount of cash on 2 players, but Vicious and Kenzor certainly have enough. So you can drop over some sort of weapon of mass maybe didn't play.
Oh yeah, indeed. Kenzor can definitely drop a gun towards Passionoid. Robin, I feel, can buy for himself. And Fenvicious, with, he should be getting about, like, $6,000 right now. Zorte needs to stay alive here. Oh! No, that was so close. That was so very close. I'm not sure why I would have to jump off at that point. Like, you're in a good spot. There's no need to really go for such a risky jump. But he will survive. And that is the buy going to be coming in. Robin is, as expected, going to buy for himself. Pashno is actually going to purchase the MP9, so Kenzor won't have to drop for anyone. Instead, he's going to purchase up a lot of utility, which is very, very needed for his team at the moment. You can clearly see, apart from his buy, where he has everything to work with, the rest of his team, the 3 smokes, a Molotov, and a flashbang. It's not a lot to work with here. And even if you look at the kits, just 2 kits, but the dual up setup in play. Aggression coming out, and Chopper, I think he spotted the player out. I think he's aware here. They definitely are. And Magic's holding the light. Zorted over the up. What a beast indeed. 2 quick kills, bomb dropped. Round should be done. Round should be in the bag for Unique here. And I love the aggression. I love the re-aggression. They did this on round number 3. It didn't quite work out for them, but this time around it worked out wonderfully.
Well, Someday Young forced forward, taking a lot of damage by that Molotov, and he's going to fall to Kenzor. This could be a flawless round from Team Unique. Well, Team Spirit's money is in the bin. This is good from Team Unique. This is much better. Actually got a system working, the whole team is fragging. Zorte obviously being the star, but still, the rest of the pieces are present. Now the double up setup in play for Team Unique. Team Spirit down to an eco. This should be an easy round for Team Unique. It should be 5-3 on the board. We'll see a buy from Team Spirit come into the next, but Team Unique actually having a bit of a challenge here, presenting a bit of a challenge here on Dust2, which is fair to say there was none on train. It was just very much Team Spirit rolling over the top of them. Even in 2v5s, they were winning in the pistol. We have to remember back to that Chopper Magic's 2v5 clutch in the pistol. Yeah. It was just horrible times for Team Unique, but they're actually doing some damage here.
Oh, definitely, yeah. This is much better showing than we've seen from them ever. At least in the games that we've had. At least the 2 of us have casted so far in a row to Rio, so... Dust2, the map here. But then again, let's not count on Team Spirit. This is a map that they're very comfortable on. And it's still 4-3, still very, very early days. A little bit of a run boost for Idis Bound to spot anyone playing up close. And I'm sure Pashno has heard a couple of footsteps, but he's still going to stick around towards mid. They have Zorti with the op. In my eyes, the MVP of this lineup. The best player by far. Playing towards car, and you have Robin with the AK-47 towards mid. The way they're working here... Feet gets spotted by Pashnoy. That's an early casualty, but 4 players coming up towards short. Zorti, what's he got?
He's got an AWP. He's going to miss the shot on the big flick. They run boost and try and offset his crosshair. Now they'll be moving on towards the site. Just searching for that bomb plant. They should be able to get that easily enough here. So that's at least some money in the bank for Team Spirit. And that's job done. That's the round. That's a round win in their eyes. You know, that's exactly the goal coming into this. Get that bomb plant in. Get some money in the bank. And I'm just waiting for this Team Unique retake attempt. They want to try and take as many weapons away as possible. Chopper with a deagle in his hand. That's a scary prospect, and that's exactly why. Kenzor picked off. Now an AK in the hands of Robin. In the hands of Chopper, should I say. Robin, though, is popping off in the meantime over towards the A-bomb site. Taking 2 down. It's Idis Bounce that hits the deck. And now Chopper and Magic's looking to try and do as much as they possibly can, but it's not going to be happening. Team Unique come in with the retake. Only losing the 1 player so far. And it's 5-3, but Team Spirit, they'll be happy enough with that bomb plant. A little bit of action done on the kills as well. But here comes the money.
Money, money, money. They do manage to salvage the 2 ops as well, and that is massive indeed. So, definitely looking pretty good for Team Unique. 5-3. Team Spirit, they have been facing some woes when it comes to their economy, like you mentioned. Let's see what they do now, though. This balance. Okay. Ouch.
That's exactly the start that Team Unique are looking for. You know, getting that early kill from Zorte, pushing up in towards top middle as well. I'm loving the aggression. You know, if you get smashed on train like that, it can be very easy to lose your confidence. But this is just brilliant from Team Unique, just showing so much confidence, taking those mid piece, going aggressive up towards top middle. And immediately they've set themselves up for success in this round. Chopper will get the kill back in, at least it's within touching distance, but the advantage still sides with Team Unique.
I really want to see Pashnoy play that a little bit more passively. He had the information, they weren't checking the corner. He just walked up and killed everyone towards long. Okay, the 1-2 wombo combo, Robin and Zorte, perfectly placed nade, and this is a side of Team Unique I haven't seen in ever, Dinko. And I like this. I love this.
Nothing to lose kind of mentality, perhaps, just coming through.
Yes, yes, and that's how you got to approach this. You have nothing to lose. You're getting battered by every team in the road to Rio. Now is a chance for you to just like show what you've got. Kenzor, you need to hit those sprays. But it's fine. It's okay. 6-3. They have money. Now they have Spirit's walls against the backs. Kind of, Spirit probably wondering what the hell is going on. 6-3, they have double run, Spirit does. We're already 9 rounds into the first half, and we find attack timeout getting called by Team Spirit. About time. Because this could easily spiral out of control here. And Unique, man, I like this. I like this no F's given attitude. This is the way you're supposed to approach this when it looks like you're going to get battered. I love it. Finally.
Dust2 is the map to do it on as well. If you're going to show up and just go crazy and start taking aim duels across the map, it's certainly Dust2 that will allow you to do that effectively. Team Spirit probably a little bit stunned by this. They probably thought they were coming into another walk in the park, but Team Spirit having to call the pause. I like that they actually go for the pause and don't just continue down this negative spiral hill. And we have got tactical timeout coming through by Team Unique. I love that call to just go with one straight after. Gives them a little bit extra time to talk about things. Team Spirit laying it all over that they're currently in a situation that is not so favorable. They have gone for the half buy though, Blood. They've bought quite a bit of utility, a few upgraded pistols here over on Team Spirit by leaving enough in the bank account moving into the next.
Yeah, this is very reasonable. You know, you don't want to invest everything in, and it is going to be the 4th round loss bonus. I think it's almost max loss bonus going to be kicking in here for Team Spirit. So, Tech9's Deagles, they definitely do have the aim to work with, like you pointed out earlier. Chopper especially, he's been beasting even right now. It's 8 kills for 8 deaths despite being on the losing side at the moment. Really a player has been having a good day so far. But then again, what I'm happy is Robin and Zorte. They have been quite solid indeed, especially towards the A-bomb side. As we do have Team Spirit gathering up, the 3-4 players up towards upper tunnels. They have Magics just waiting patiently towards outside the long doors, waiting for any aggression to take place from the CTs. Nothing yet so far. And I like Unique's play as well. Now they know there's no need to aggress. They have Spirit on a force or a half buy. Might as well just take it slow. And I like this. They're mixing it up, making themselves unpredictable.
Especially because you know what Team Spirit can do in this kind of buy as well. They know too well what the Deagle of Chopper can do. It's going rattling down in towards middle. Team Unique just playing a passive setup. They went over towards Car. You've got Robin being the man tasked of holding A long. Vicious. They located over towards CT. On 2-man hold in the B-bomb side. Passionate elevated up on this boost. Should be finding himself at least 1 kill. Here's the extend. They lined up for him. There's 2. Going back in for a little bit more, but his teammate will back him up. And that's the cleanup you're looking for. Team Unique, 7 on the board. And Team Spirit don't even get a single kill in the round.
A little funny how Passionate just wasn't spotted at all. Stood up there. But yeah, good hole. And how does that help Team Unique out? Not only did it get the 1 round, but the money. It keeps the money in very good shape indeed. An average of about 7,000, like 6 to 7k on each of the CTs after the buy. That's massive. And have the dual up setup still in play here. Bounce has been spotted out at 4 players. Okay, there's just 1 player towards mid. That is risky. Oh, look at the pushing in. This is just madness. Zorte just trying to jump spot suddenly Passionate towards lower tunnels, and Zorte just rattling off a couple of shots to keep their attention away from the player in tunnels. That is Passionate, but he walks on out and gets punished for it. As SDY, some die young, finding Robin. That's massive as well. And all of a sudden his defense might have fallen apart. Mir pushed up long. I love this from Team Spirit. They took it a little slow, waited for the aggression from Unique. They were expecting it, and the aggression comes in, and boom, boom, boom. 3 men down, round done. It's going to be 4 rounds for Team Spirit.
Yeah, and it's all about keeping players alive here for them as well. They want to build this economy. Still brittle, and well, Kenzo's going to find a headshot. Chopper takes him away almost instantly. And Alvin Fisher's having to fall back in towards the B-bomb site, looking to carry that up into the next round. And that is a good answer from Team Spirit. They need this to go their way. And while Van Fisher's, he's the last remaining pillar here from the CT side. In towards the B tunnels, trying to save the AWP as they start to sprint in towards his position. Thing is, they're going to be able to buy an AWP anyway here on the CT side. It's actually less favorable to lose players to Team Spirit, but luckily they had the T-spawn flank coming in. Chopper just holding on, keeping him occupied, and it's another round on the board for Team Spirit. 7-4.
I really like again, I like the aggression, but it can't make it too evident every single time. And that wasn't real aggression. That wasn't like the way they did it on round number. Let's take a quick look here. On round number, I think it was round number 8 or round number 9. They just pushed up in tandem wonderfully. That was great. This is more like Pasha doesn't find anyone to load the tunnels, and he just walks out towards mid smoke, hoping no one's looking there. And let's be honest, right? You won a few rounds here, you've caught Team Spirit off guard, but it's not going to work every single time. And now they've gone to gamble the fact no one's going to be coming into B, and Team Spirit have read it like an open book. B bombs are taken. That's a call for the save. Go for the save. This balance has mid locked up with the offense. This one's already got a kill. There's no need for you to aggress here. There's no fen vicious. There's no point. There's no point. Just let it go. Save. Save your gun. Please. Please save your weapons. That's a lost round. There was a stat I read recently where in all the top pro games, professional games in 2019, if you're in a 4v4, or like if you're in a man disadvantage, the chances of you winning that round is 10%. And then it's Dust2 B bomb site. So I'm not sure what Team Unique were thinking there. Maybe, you know, a little bit of testosterone going their way, but the moment they lost ability was low talents, that's a call for the save.
Yeah, it's kind of scary now for Team Unique that 2 rounds in a row now, Team Spirit figured them out and just kind of shut them down completely. I think Team Unique will have to get that answer back in pretty shortly. I think 7 rounds, of course, is enough at the half already. I like this from Kenzora. He's going to try and just burn them out, but it's going to be falling away.
That is cheeky. He survives though. They need to increase the bomb blast radius in B bomb site.
Yeah, it's so
I
easy
think
to save in the site.
Yeah, you should be able to save in the site. I think that's like one thing that should never be the case. Obviously Nuke and Vertigo make sense because of the way the maps are, but
I also feel like that actually plays a factor into how difficult it is to retake, because you can just go and sit back on platform, sit back behind the car, and you realize you don't even have to move at all, so you can just sit there and hold. There's absolutely no chance to get back in there.
Yeah. And I would like to say something like Inferno, right? Where if you're stuck inside a bomb site, you need to still, like, find your way out, right? You still need to fall back towards B. Ooh, that's risky. Mirror attacks on Fen Vicious. A little bit, 55 HP, not too much of damage done. And it's time to gone back to the default. 2-1-2 setup. Player playing up close towards mid. Ooh, that nade is slightly chunky, but they're favoring this B bomb side again. Magix. It's all about timing. Fen Vicious, if he gets caught up with the nade in hand, he sees the player, he sees where the smoke is coming in from. The flashbang rather. And it's going to be instant trades going the way of Team Spirit though. Pasha has a lot to do, but the smoke's going to bloom and it's going to get forced back. It does a little bit of damage on STY, but it's not going to be enough. Molotov not deep enough things, Pasha, but he gets a little tickled by the flames. Trying to spot on over, and I just balance somehow lands a shot. As Mirror finds Zorte in the smoke, and just like that, Rubin will have to head for the hills. That's going to be the round.
Well, 7-6, and what was looking good for Team Unique has suddenly just flipped on its head. Team Spirit back into the driver's seat. And it's good that they actually find a way to reply, because it was starting to look pretty rough there for Team Spirit. They had to call pauses, they had to try and figure out what to do. And it seems like they have found a weakness they can just keep exploiting over and over and over again. Allowing that economy to breathe. You can see how much money the players have now in the bank as well. They've broken that economy from Team Unique that was starting to look good. And now they're back to a low buy. So we're likely looking at the scoreline being evened up.
The thing with Unique, I mean, we've all liked the aggression they've shown towards mid, but there are other avenues of aggression on Dust2. Like, you know, you could double up towards tunnels, you could, you know, have 3 men there early on, you can probably have the heavy short presence they had towards one of their couple of eco rounds, but that's the problem. They just seem to have this one-dimensional mid aggro, which doesn't necessarily work out all the time, and if that doesn't work out, they just go back to the state defaults, which, well, let's be honest, Spirit have had a read on since the beginning of this particular map, so they didn't mix things up. Right now, we are in the penultimate round, so 2 more rounds remaining on this half, and it is an eco. They do have the M4 in hand of Robin, so they could potentially try and make something work here. And under 4 players towards long, this could potentially work. If Robin can hold the fort for a while, and then the rest of the CTs try and like push up towards long, all 3 together, or just like, you know, hide in the side, try and put up a ruse, this could potentially go the way of Team Unique. But Spirit, they're having none of it. They're taking this one very, very passively. I say that though, and the player Passionite pushing up towards long doors, doesn't find anyone.
Magix. Oh, he's going to catch himself, and Fishes takes him down. Sorte able to take himself a kill back, so Magix is gone. Now we've got ourselves a 4v4. He's going to be the front man on the charge. Smoke down in towards short. A minute left on the clock. Now just holding on. It's going to be Idis Balance who hits the deck. Robin swinging, catching his head in between the double door. And now we've got a 3v3. 45 seconds in play. Team Spirit certainly with the better weapons, but this is the kind of round they can't let slide. It's going to be Robin just hiding in the smoke, trying to be a little bit cheeky, but Kenzor coming in the flank. It's going to be the linchpin, but look at that. Chopper catches him in the lower tunnel, and that's the chance gone there for Kenzor. Now Team Unique have to rely on this haul from Zorte, and he's been so stellar in this position so far, and he will continue to find headshots. A second coming in. Samdayang finally gets rid of him, but it's now a 1v1. He gets a right rear that Robin could have crossed already, but with 19 seconds left, Robin gets behind the wall. His head spotted, but there's the kill. So close, and the timing just not there for Samdayang.
And that's such a great round from Zorte. All alone, the AK-47, he was the difference between Team Spirit winning that round and losing it, and he manages to get his 2 kills. And then again, the timing not working out for Samdayang, right? Robin clutches it out with the 1 M4 they had. Robin's been having a game and a half, 14 kills to 5, despite the rest of his team not really doing much work apart from Zorte, of course, who has been a beast. 8-6, Dinko. They've guaranteed themselves the lead going to the second half.
Which is impressive. Coming into this, I thought we were just gonna have another quick map, get it over and done with. And Team Unique, no, they show up. Backs against the wall, nothing to lose mentality has really worked for them here on the CT side. Idis Balance and Ventficious, a duel coming in. It's actually Ventficious that takes the damage alongside Idis Balance, but neither of them actually fall.
Right eye peek, always gonna be favoring the player just peeking from the right. For those of you unaware of what that entails, it's basically if a player peeks you with the, especially with AWP, and is peeking from his right side, he's gonna spot you before you do, which is just the way the game is. A hit comes into a B, and all of a sudden they find themselves a free bomb site. Quick trades for Team Spirit, but Idis Balance and SDY, Samdayang, both extremely low. This is a very doable retake. We have the long flank coming in as well, all the way from CT spawn. I do believe that is Pashanoi. Lovely stuff there from Zorte. A lovely Molotov as well from Pashanoi, forcing out the CT. And forcing out a team, sorry, it's all in Magic. He almost whips it. Finds one. Finds a second. Position. It's a 1v1 Zorte versus Magix, and he doesn't have to face. He needs to be fouled out. Oh, what a shot from Zorte. Does he have the time, though?
Does he have the time?
He just might. He just might. No, he doesn't.
So close. Milliseconds in it. It's such a nice try from Zorte. But let's not take that away from Magix. A big hold coming in towards the B bomb site. It's 7 at the half. It's as close as you can get it. What an answer back from Team Unique. It's time for a short break, though, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll continue this great map of Dust2 after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL 1 Road to Rio. It's time to get this show back on the road, and we've got ourselves Team Unique versus Team Spirit here. Second half live as Magic's Nidus Balance get off to an absolute blinder of a start, taking down Kenzor and Passionoi. Now 3v5 players, the T's trying to get back involved into this round.
Yep, and we're doing a small thing, spots both the players out, and Chopper is continuing his reign of terror. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. The only damage being taken was Mir taking 10 points of health and 10 points of health of damage. And apart from that, Team Spirit, they bounce back. And they win that one very convincingly indeed. They've won both the pistol rounds right now. And well, question still in the air. I feel like if Team Unique are ever going to take a map here on the road to Rio, now is the time. Like, this is the opportunity. You're 8-all. It's a map like Dust2. You had a pretty impressive streak, and Zorte, what a shot onto the eye, this balance. He's going to be left fuming after that. That's just filth.
Absolutely fuming. And well, Chopper is going to be looking in towards the lower tunnel of the MP9, trying to take him away. Mir just holding it on the other end of the double door. It's the MP9 that goes over the top. Rattling shots, dropping Chopper to 31 as the damage is being done to the T side, yet no kills just yet for Team Spirit. Eventually they will keep chipping away at them, and it's going to be Chopper with a headshot, a double coming in, and that is money picked up through the smoke. Mir moving forward. Oh, there we go. Not exactly the most necessary of plays. I think they're just getting a little bit hungry now at this point. Team Spirit have to back away from the position.
Yeah, but I think the damage has been done. And like I said, Chopper, I mean, he gets... It looked like he was just going to do a little bit of damage. Instead, he does manage to pick up a couple of kills. It's more, like I said, money in the bank. And Fenvicious and Robin both low. Also, the Danger Man has been taken out. Zorte has fallen, so it's not going to be that easy. Robin, though, he's been having a hell of a game so far. He's going to have to do the brunt of the heavy lifting here. They're going to come charging up. FAMAS in hand, a Deagle. Chopper is trying to get baited out. There's a gap in that smoke. His magics. M4 in hand. 30 seconds. They need to make a play here. And the smoke's going to dissipate a few seconds later. So now they need to go. And they're going to come pushing up. And Robin's going to be the first player to get spotted out. Magic's playing this one very, very smart. Just allowing him to inch ahead. But not really committing to the fight. Waiting for his teammates to come out. And now Magic's... Okay, alright, he's getting tagged down. He needs back up real quickly, goes to the wild spray, and it's all in some die young. They've done so much damage, Dinko. And Fenvicious, he does know where the player is. I think he's aware. He goes for the spray, and they clutch it out. That is a massive round for Team Unique, and a massive round for Fenvicious. 4K on a forced buy. That shouldn't really have not happened.
Yeah, Team Spirit just let it happen, though. They made a lot of stupid mistakes, pushing in towards middle. Chopper started cleaning up from short, but there was a... I can't remember if it was Mir, but I think it was. He just pushes through the mid doors in towards the lower tunnel and just gets picked off. There's absolutely no need for that. You just hold your position. You've got 2 huge kills already. You've got the advantage. All you need to do is sit back and hold off against the pistols, but Team Spirit get a little bit bored, get a little bit antsy, and well, they do fall because of it.
Hit the nail right on the head there. Showing very uncharacteristic, well, over-eagerness. Something you wouldn't be expecting from a team like Team Spirit. And it's one thing I really enjoyed about watching Winstrike earlier when it comes to their games. They were so very reserved, so controlled. They had their game plan in mind, they stuck to it, and they won very convincingly. And that's exactly what I saw from Team Spirit as well, at least on the CD side. And okay, Chopper, that is just disgusting. Instant flick onto the head, and he just give this guy a deagle. I think that's good enough. He's just unstoppable at the moment. And this forced buy from Team Spirit. Still early days, but it looks pretty good. Passionoi pushed up Mac 10. He needs to get this kill. Magix is going to check the angle. Yes, he is. And that's the bomb. Dinko. Oh, no. Why is the bomb out there alone?
Well...
Why?
Again, just questionable decisions, but Team Spirit will be happy enough with this one. The bomb rolling to their feet. I'm actually going to elect to give it up. Just hold further back. Team Unique have to use up so much utility to try and grab it back as well here. 2 smokes used up. They'll come back with the bomb in their possession. Team Spirit just holding the advantage. Sitting back, Mir trying to spot some feet. But you can see the pressure really is on here for Team Unique. They're going to be going back through middle.
Now, oh! Okay, that is just disgusting. He's gonna fall, but guess who's waiting right behind? Mr. Chopper with the 1D. Doesn't follow up with the second kill. Now it's all on Zorda. He can win this one. What a shot from Zorda. The free fire. Straight into Samda Young's head. Now it's a 1v2 against Mirror. He's got the AK-47. Flashbang's gonna pop on out. He doesn't know where he is. And Mirror is gonna clutch that one out. The force fire is gonna go with the way of Team Unique. Team Spirit. But valiant effort from our man himself, Zorte there. Almost made me believe he is sick, but what is not
CIS
sick?
Counter-Strike resumes, blood. That's all I can say.
I know, like, why would you? How do you throw that round? That should not have been. That should not have been Team Spirit's round. 6 shots though from Chopper and Magix and all of these guys, but still, they shouldn't have been allowed the opportunity to go for these kills. I was a bomb out mid. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I don't think you can figure it out. I think it's just one of those situations where maybe during the chaos of it all, they're like, oh wait, you had bomb. You know, everybody has that sort of situation in their matchmaking games. You just hope it doesn't occur in a professional match, especially one of the most crucial rounds of the game so far. That gives you the best opportunity moving forward to take map 2, but yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Team Unique will look to try and answer back though. Wall of smoke's coming up in towards middles. They charge on through, but look at this from Chopper. That's a big balls play. He will manage one. Mir getting a double, and that's a cleanup round coming in from Team Spirit. That was a buy from Team Unique, and they made it look like an eco.
Much better showing from Team Spirit. They've been so quiet so far. Well, I wouldn't say really quiet, but compared to what we expected from them, a couple of uncharacteristic losses, especially in the latter half of the first half. And now it's going to be the full eco. 5 flashes, though. It's interesting how the B bomb site, you know, the way it plays out hasn't really changed much, despite the changes to the way tunnels are. And SDY, thank you very much. He's going to pick this up any time of the day. Going for the ace, the eco bang, the eco cobra, and he's going to get it. Nice little hold for Samda Young, and that is the second eco ace of the map. Nice hole all in all, coming out from Team Spirit. They're gonna definitely take that, and they are back in the lead here from a very, very back and forth first half. And they do have the open hands of Mr. Idis Balance. Zorte will have to just make it with the AK-47. Money not quite enough for any of his players to really make it work. Idis Balance goes for the shot, but a little bit of a hop and a scotch. Okay, jump and a hop. Sorry, hop and a scotch. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Hop and a skip and a scotch and whatever.
And a bunny hop. Well, it does work out in his favor. He misses the shot, but big trade is taking place on the other side towards short. Oh, and Mir's stuck in a rough spot. He's gonna crouch his way out to safety. The problem is, there's no one at B, and they know this. And they know the play's coming in towards A, and the nade, the utility, they're just gonna be chunking it in. And it's gonna be quite painful indeed. Zorte, Magix with the FAMAS, finds a double. There's a flank coming in from Robin. Robin is doing his very best, but it's all in Pashanoi. 1v2. Molotov down to a short. Bomb's gonna be planted pretty safe. And as Idis Balance and some die young on the retake.
Well, Idis Balance taking down Pashnoi, and it's 12 to 9 scoreline coming in from Team Spirit, looking to try and close the game. 4 rounds away from victory. Team Unique, I have to say, you know, they win their 7 rounds, and that's when they're looking great. But every now and then, they've only won a couple of rounds since. You know, 2 rounds on the board, and then it's been very scrappy winning those rounds, and then unfortunately not really doing much off the back of them. Team Spirit, I think it's fair to say, have regained control of this series again, and are now 4 away from victory. Team Unique look to try and change that in this round, though. They've got the AKs coming into play. They've got the buy across the board. The utility isn't great right now either, but it's still enough to do something.
They can still do something. What I'd like to see is perhaps one floater, like one lurker roaming around, maybe towards tons, if you're going to be heading towards A, maybe someone playing towards long, because what's happening is Team Spirit are getting a lot of information early on. Chopper. 1, 2. Almost gets a third there. Nice little flick down, but not able to make any contact. Fen Vicious replies back. That's information gleaned. That's a man advantage. Now, Samdayung should not be pushing here, if you ask me, but he's going to push it anyway. It still gets the kill. And oh no, the team flash, Zorte. Oh, that is so unfortunate, Dinko.
Well, Passionate trying to come back in from long. He's going to be caught. Magic's taking him down. And I think, yeah, this is starting to just look like Team Spirit are turning into a bowling ball and they're just going straight through Team Unique 10 pins. And unfortunately, it's just going to continue that way unless Team Unique get a lot of money injected into the bank, and that's not really going to be happening anytime soon. Coming into this round, it's just Eagles across the board. A little bit of Kevlar, some utility in play. And as we move forward into this next one, Team Spirit should be looking down the barrel at 14. Double off setup in play as well here for Team Spirit. I just balance and Mirror carrying those over.
Well, we have seen a couple of miraculous rounds coming out from Team Unique when they do have the pistols, but like I said before, Dinko, it's not really sustainable. They have actually walked away towards short, not really making any noise. They do have the utility. There's 3 smokes and flashbangs that could potentially neutralize the CT's holding, but 3 players here, and of course Chopper and Itis balance. 2 players you really don't want to walk into, especially when you just have the those Deegs. We're setting up the wall smokes, kind of like a little tunnel of love, just consisting of smokes to make the way to that A bomb site, try and get the bomb down. That'd be a win for them. And Nate in hand, Chopper is going to toss it in. He's waiting for Itis to make contact, and the second that happens, the nade's going to be tossed in. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. Here we go.
Team Unique charged on in. That nade actually lands up on top of a lot of them. And now Chopper on the A ramp doing well. 21 kills to his name already. Continuing his brilliant performance in from Train. He will get another before falling finally to the Deagle of Ambitious. Magic's doing work out. His balance stepping in with the AWP. It's all on the Zorte. And a 1v4 for the man on the Deagle. We'll see if he can do anything in this position. We know he's incredible, but this might just be a little beyond his skill set. And some Dayang will take him away. 14-9. 2 rounds away here, Team Spirit from closing out the series, and Team Unique, this is their final stand. They purchased
what's
into
unfortunate?
This.
Yeah, what's unfortunate for Unique where they didn't even get the bomb down, so Zorte can't even get his weapon of choice. If he has the AWP, I feel like he could get these opening picks early on. They could make something work with that, but still, something. Get to double digits, I'll be pretty happy. At least, some saving grace. They have had a very rough time so far. The road to Rio hasn't really been paved with, good pavement, good tiles or whatever. It's been a rough ride. Pretty much a highway of hell.
The hell's bells ringing for them.
Yeah. I wonder how many people actually get the reference. Ooh, Mir misses a shot, and the aim punch gonna keep him tagged down. But Chopper strikes, and he makes his escape. How is he even alive? I don't know. 13 HP, barely alive, internally hemorrhaging. Then Vicious now. He's burning, his butt's on fire. Nice flashbang from SDY, and they're going to team up together to take down the man as Magix has found one. Zorte should get this kill with the Krieg? Hello? Okay.
Well, Krieg, love to see it. And well, he has got a scope, so maybe in the hands of Zorte can do some crazy stuff. It is the weaker Krieg, of course. This would have struck fear into the hearts of men a few weeks ago. But now it is the slightly weaker Krieg that doesn't really do a whole lot. And 44 seconds in play. Team Spirit with 2 players inside of the tunnels. They've got Itis bounce on the AWP back inside of CT spawn. Now this could be very, very difficult to hold on to. But if Zorte can hold off this tunnel offensive, then they're going to have an easy time of things. This is the most important kill to find. Magic's high HP, stuck inside the tunnels, peeks into the open. Zorte not taking the kill, instead Kenzor swings. Not really a big fan of that, but he still finds one headshot. Traded back by Chopper, gets the info there's another player in the tunnel. But now Zorte locked at the back of the site, having to take down 2 players. And Itis Balance coming in with a headshot. Really well played from Team Spirit. 15-9, map and series point.
That is such a well done retake there, and like you said, they had the 2 ops, and love how patient they were. They got the trade. The second they isolated the final player, they knew Zorte knew there was 1 player to his tunnels. He had no idea where the second CT was coming in from. He just walked on up to the B bomb side. Had picked up an M4, perfectly played retake from Team Spirit, and with that, they are map and match point. Normal services, by the looks of things, Dinko, have resumed. They have only dropped 1 round on their CT side, and they have won, quick math here, 8 out of 9.
Oh, Mir. Looking to look up middle. Shot comes down in towards him. Now, Idus Balance holding up towards short. Has a chance on towards Pashnoi that wants to go around the corner. He's going to swing, and Pashnoi will get the kill on towards Idus Balance. Now, Chopper stands in position. He will fall as well. Not a single kill from Team Spirit in towards Catwalk. Now, that is surprising. As Pashnoi continues to cut through them. That's 3 kills from him in towards the short area. And well, job done. Team Spirit having to save. Team Unique with 10.
Pashnoyev has had a number of questionable moments in the games we've casted them so far, but that was not one of them. That was very well played from him. Picks up double kill. Idus Balance actually getting thrown off. He spotted the foot and was ready for the peek, but then he goes for a very fast wide peek, misses the tag, and of course a triple kill. I don't even know how he got a third one. He was naded and he was blinded, but they make it happen. Team Unique live to fight another round.
And how many times, though, Blair, do we say it's not sustainable just to have an individual pop off like that, get you a round win? We've already seen Team Unique, you know, get a little bit of a system going on that CT side. The aggression was working for them. But since then, they've only won 2 rounds. And a lot of them have been inconsistent as well. So you win a round and then you just go on a little bit of a loss streak. Now they need to be flawless for 6 rounds in a row. I just don't really see that happening. But it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's Counter-Strike. Anything's possible. That's why we all love Counter-Strike. No matter how many rounds, how much of a lead a team has, and no matter how big the underdogs are, it's always at one tiny possibility that a comeback can be real. And that the favorites can be dropped down, they can bleed, they are mortal. But it's going to require Herculean effort. And like you said, like we've been saying all this while, it is very, very unsustainable. Fast play from Pashnoi. And this time, Mir is ready and waiting. Trade doesn't take place. A heavy pressure towards mid as Robin does find a kill towards long. That's going to draw a couple of players from short. And Mir is going to re-aggress. He hears it jumping up. And it's going to be Magic's. That's a very rough angle to take. It's unnecessarily risky angle for him to be holding, especially with an M4A4. And now Mir has a lot of work to do here. He's tossing in the nades. A lot of utility damage as Robin finds Chopper. That's a massive find. And now Mir... Okay, some die young, but he doesn't miss those. Nice little one tap. And a barrage utility being thrown in towards the CD spawn. All 3 Ts playing towards the A bomb site. Team Spirit, do you really want to go for this? They can. They have money in the bank, although Idus Balance is kind of low, so they are favoring this. Looks like they might just push in, or at the very least do a little bit of some economic damage. Flashbang for some die young to push up, but the postmans look good so far for Team Unique. Alright, safe call. And it's a smart play from Team Spirit. There's no need to give away these 2 guns. Yes, Mir and Sam Dayang have a lot of money, but the rest of the teammates not so healthy. So yeah, they can give away 1 round. They still need to win 4 in a row.
Yeah, but 4 rounds is definitely possible for this Unique side. Now Robin looking to do as much as he can. Zortite 21-17 has the open in his hands. Could definitely get involved here for Team Unique on this T side. Team Spirit just 1 away from victory, but rolling into that round will be a little bit more difficult if they lose this, because they'll have no money left in the bank. It's all on to this round for Team Spirit to see if they can get it over the line before the real problems start to arise. It's going to be Team Unique, 3 players over towards the tunnels early on. Robin up towards top middle, and they have the bomb on the back of Zortite still in T-spawn, who's looking down in towards middle.
Yeah, take this one very, very slow. So far, no picks for Team Spirit. Team Spirit really not contesting mid. That's a place where they have found success, but also has been a downfall with a couple of rounds which have lost because of the over-aggression, especially towards short. I wasn't a big fan of some of the plays they were going for there. Magic's in particular with the M4 towards short, where you just have the headshot angle, a double peek from the T's. You're done for basically. There's no way you're gonna get both the frags. In fact, he got none. You see the smokes towards mid, and that's gonna call out the utility spam from the CTs towards mid. But with that, looks like Unique are heading for this A short play, which could really work on out. Chopper, I think he has a clue though. He hears him running up, and he's gonna reposition himself towards the ramp.
Chopper taking down Passionoi. It's going to be Idus Balance on the backside. Take 1 kill easily enough, and now a 2-man advantage in play for Team Spirit. Looking to try and close it here and now. Chopper just on the ramp. The smoke up, blocking off his face. Minus Balance is just holding back passively. They're waiting for mistakes to come through, but Robin in the meantime has caught somebody on, but finally Chopper springs into action, taking one away. Mir with a kill. It's all onto Zortai. Needs to be nuclear, and well, he's caught. Mir will drop him, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Team Spirit taking the 2-0 win. It was hard fought here on Dust2, harder than they were ever expecting, I think. But Team Unique, unfortunately, their woes continue, Blair.
The woes continue, but a much better showing from Team Unique. They look, I'll be honest, they look very, very rough in the past few games, even on the first map on Train.